if you were king of tennis for a day, however long it takes, whether it's of the world, of just Georgia, just Atlanta, whatever your thought process is on being king of tennis, is there anything you would do or change?
From the highest level, I would definitely make tennis similar to some of the other professional sports, in that bringing WTA and ATP together for more events and have a season. It is odd to me that leading up to Indian Wells, for example, you've got the top 10 players playing in 7 different places. Maybe that's just an American, speaking, because, we got football, basketball, baseball. We always see the, players on the team, and yeah, I get it's an individual sport. I think there absolutely needs, you got to find a way to have an off season. Absolutely got to find a way. You got to find a way to combine the tours such that the men and the women are playing more often together. The ATP tour is in great shape. WTA tour is struggling financially with this. It's a well-known thing. There are, say what you will about some of the, entities trying to get into tennis and that have invested in tennis. But I think they're in order for the casual fan to follow the sport, and not just, listen to a podcast here and there to find out where thing is. You got to connect the tours a little bit better. You really do, so that when the season is. The three of us we might know, oh, Rotterdam's going on right now, but where's that? The Dallas Open's going, okay, great, but connect them a little bit better. Collegiately, the tennis on campus, need to see more, I would say, promotion behind that. And the US Open is a great opportunity, for USA to, I know there's money behind it. It takes it to us, but to really say, hey, you may not play college tennis like on the, the college team, but the tennis on campus, the club teams, great way to stay involved. And I don't know that, even the kids we have graduating this year, I've said it probably 100 times to them, when you're connecting with your, your counselor or whatever, the people that you get connected with at school, find out where the tennis, where the tennis teams are playing, find out, where, what is it? And then on top of that, how often has University of Georgia been on Tennis Channel? Have you ever, we've all been to a match up there, and they get 10,000 fans there. How often has any college match, been on the Tennis Channel in between, like the Sunshine Slammer? Now I get it. You got everyone's in Miami. You want to watch them, promote it. You're getting great players coming from the game. You're absolutely great players coming from the game. And then down to the grassroots level, from the league play, the individual play. We have to be open, right? I'm not saying that your clubs and everything like that, your high-end clubs, need to invite everybody, because there's reason why you join a country club, as an example. But the ability to be more open, whether it be schools, whether it be neighborhoods, invites more people to the game. We do have obviously a big shortage of pros. But I think it's because most people think it's just you're on the court teaching and you're grinding hours. Yeah, it's a bit of it. But how is that different than the guy that works at JP Morgan and has to work 90 hours a week the first 10 years of his career? They got to put the time in, right? Sure, financially it's a little bit different, but that may be the first foray into it. But in order for us to, I think, to really expand the coaching side and expand more people in the game, I don't think you got to make it easier per se, but you got to I think the word needs to be out that there are more opportunity than just being on the court. You can be in this industry. I vividly remember, telling my dad, I want to go to school to be a tennis pro. And we knew no one that did it as a full-time job. My Spanish teacher, who introduced me to tennis, was the local pro at the country club, but he was, he had a job. The opportunity for kids to play openly without a coach, and how to, I think it's a big part of it as well. We're very ingrained, and you got to do a lesson, you got to do this, and a date helps. It helps everyone, helps financially, all that good stuff. Great. More times than not, most kids that come to a lesson will have not played independently outside of that. And if we can, as pros, the homework at the end of the lesson, go hit against the garage, go do this. And I, you know, I always look at the good in people. I think most do that, most say it, most encourage it. But we probably don't follow up on it from that perspective. And so that'd be kind of, you know, look at it from 3 different stages, you know, the pro, the college, and then right down to, you know, the recreational level of those just beginning. That would be my big picture, if you want to